I guess that's a place on the map. Oh, raining. Yeah, most probably it's a place on the map. But where on the map? Has this thing here? Here? No. Because it's... maybe? The second, then it's the third. Oh yeah, that's the one. But, oh well, let's see. A narrow gap between the two houses, and I spy a small wooden chest wedged firmly inside. Slowly, I manage to work it loose, and when it finally comes free, it shoots out onto the hard ground and snaps open, revealing its long-hidden treasures. We find so many items out and about. Good afternoon. No, morning. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm Francesca Robertson, a doctor of sorts. I assume you heard about Mr. Hangerford? It seems to be the talk of the town already. I'm used to dealing with maladies of an occult nature, but black eyes are certainly unusual. I've heard of something like this before, but I don't see how it could be the same thing. Either way, I'm hopeful an evocant will have some effect. An evocant. Alright. These stone items weigh the same as a man's heart, according to popular myth. The truth is a little less dramatic, but the weight of these items is nevertheless important, and should not stray more than a hair from a precisely one lever. They are placed on the chest of those in a coma to draw them out. So, one lever. Lever? Lever. Oh, not liver. Liver is the organ. Anyway, so I think I have scales here. This is 2 and this is 1. A strand of hair. Now, these are... Let me check again. Stone items, so I'm looking for stone items, and it doesn't say pendant, so it's one of these. Let's see. This is definitely heavier. This is quite heavier. This is quite heavier. This is very light. Maybe because it's floating. And this is almost the same. Slightly lighter. So most probably it's the one. So the item is made of stone, weighing the item using my scale so that it is exactly 1 livre. 1 pound. Yeah, I forgot. We're calling it livres here where I'm from. But it's pound. Exactly 1 pound. I don't know why you call it pound, but you use LB. But I guess that's the language for you. I'm not sure how it works. Libras, because of the scales, I guess, which is a Libra. So Temperance Parker had a quiet chat with Edmund Bishop in the Guilty Round last night. He's always got an interesting story to tell, but last night he was different. I can tell he's worried, which has got me worried too. I know it's not much, but I like a shield charm all the same. Shield charm, alright. Shield charm it is. Generic charms of protection have little to offer the skilled thaumaturgy, but can have some small effect on a Shadow spirit or a Wanderer shroud will not abide them, for example. Such charms make use of the art of symbology, an ancient and some would say primitive component of thaumaturgy. They can be made from a variety of materials, though rarely precious metals. So, if I remember well in symbology, there was this symbol for protection that I saw before. Here, where is it? Here, protection. So that's the one. I also have it engraved here in this shop, so the shop is kind of protected. So we do believe in symbology a lot here in this shop. Yeah, I think that's the one. Has the symbol on it. And it has different materials. Bone, cheap metal, probably pewter, and brown fabric. Yeah, it's a simple protection charm. Hugh Langston. There's something I wanted to show you. I didn't like the look of it, so I left it where I found it. What if it's cursed? It was hanging behind an old shed, all overgrown with ivy. Let me draw a quick map for you. There. Let's explore a bit. Alright, so it's next to a park. And the church. Where's the church? There are plenty of churches. So we're looking for a plot of land that has a little pond, some trees, and a church. So, and it's in a corner. There's a church here. There's a corner here. Doesn't look like that though. Another corner? Like this one? Doesn't look like this one. Oh, maybe it is this one. I mean, that's the corner here, and then the road goes again into two, splits into here, and here is that one building, and then the pond, and the small here, and then the church over here. So maybe it's this one. All right, that's the one. The shed is actually a wooden summer house that looks out of a pond, but it's clear that it hasn't been used in some time. Thick brambles claw their way up and over one side of the structure, and ivy covers the rest in a mottled cloak. I find what I'm looking for to the rear. Parts of the ivy have been torn away recently, revealing an amulet hanging from a rusted nail. Something else catches my eye as I reach for it, and I notice that there is another pendant hiding next to it, almost completely hidden by the ivy. So we got two. Two pendants. They look nice. You should get over here. You also should be here. You have no gemstones. We found it. Let's take them up to the archives. Verona again. Elias picked a bad time to live under me. I've come from the Huggaford house, where I've been helping Dr. Robertson and looking for any clues about what happened there. There wasn't much to go on. I did find a shattered oceanic vessel, but whatever did this was no creeping dog. There was a strange black stain on the flagstone floor that I didn't like the look of. And the ravens. Very unusual, but at least they seem to have dispersed. I don't know what to make of it. I'm going to take a trip to Gleeson Castle to see if Edmund Bishop can shed any light on the behavior. Yeah, they're an ethologist. But first I would like a visager. Whatever this is, we don't want it spreading. Whatever this is? Aren't you knowledgeable enough about what it is, since you asked for it? Visager. A visager can be used to prevent the spread of disease and pestilence. Among other oddities, flames burn pale blue in their presence. Alright, I'll just take the candle. We can take candles and just look around. Oh, there we go. That's the one. It does have stones of different elements, so it's probably quite protective. Using a candle, I'm able to confirm the flames burn blue in its presence, so yeah. And that ends the day. That's the end of day, little Jupiter. End of day 3. 2 days earlier, the writer and his fellow adventurer were deep underground, exploring the tunnels below the Kirkhead Tower, when they made a discovery. The relation of their find would soon turn to horror. A key. After a disagreement between two houses, I was buried behind lock and key. Lock and key.